high-level government delegation is on a tour at the Lesotho Highlands Water Tunnel, and this has been dewatered for maintenance. Now, technical inspections were conducted and repair work inside the tunnel has started and will take place until the 28th of February in 2025. SABC News reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane is, of course, at the event and joins us now. So, Aphumelele, thank you so much for your time this hour. Take us through what's happening where you are, and this also comes at a time where we as a program as well are focusing on water supply issues.
Well, Mkolisi, I can indicate that we are expecting quite a hive of activity here in Clarens. Like you have indicated, that is going to be an oversight on the maintenance of the tunnel of the Lesotho Highlands. We do know that it was closed in October, and this maintenance, it's deemed to be very important given that there's some, of course, old, some kind of old infrastructure that is supposed to be improved. And they are saying this is rather a procedure that should take place between 5 to 10 years, as we do know this is one of the big projects that are channeling water to bigger dams of ours like your Vaal River to Gauteng province. Like you have indicated, this is situated in Clarens, where we do know in the Eastern Free State that they already have a problem of consistent water supply. I'm talking about places such as Maluti Apofu municipality. For more than a decade, this has been quite a problem, but we do know this maintenance has also affected some nearby towns that are, of course, depending on the water that is from this tunnel, and we do know that their level of course, the water that is being supplied to them is giving them a problem, and also it's affecting some farmers who are usually doing the irrigation process. But with me right now, I'm joined by the HOD of Water and Sanitation in the province, Dr. Ndidi. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Let's talk about the importance of this maintenance that is taking place today.
Thank you very much for allowing us just to have the information to be given to our viewers. The most important thing is if we can't maintain our infrastructure, it means that we will really walk into a very danger, because at a certain point in time, the infrastructure is not going to be operational or functional. Now, this is why we are really making sure that we need to keep and give that assurance to all our users, water users, that the water that is really being conveyed and distributed through this system, it needs to be there and to be supplied in the reliable way. Then this is why this maintenance is starting to happen. We don't want to find ourselves into a problem where we can't be able to transport or distribute this particular water from Lesotho.
Doctor, one would say this kind of maintenance was expected, given that it takes 5 to 10 years and you have to make sure that the standard of the infrastructure is up to date. But we do know Gauteng province, for instance, has been drastically affected by this. Weren't there measures in place to make sure that when this time comes, other provinces like your economic hub of the country, which is Gauteng, is not affected like it is now?
Yes, but as we speak now, we know that the water that is really passing, it has to be stored in the different dams, and those particular dams will really store this particular water for a certain time and be channeled to where it is really required. Now, the problem in Gauteng, we cannot be able to link it with this type of maintenance, but what we need to be able to look at, there will be some factors which affect in our the supply not to be there in our Gauteng or in different areas. But what we are really seeing now, the importance of this is going to make that assurance, even those areas, that in the future water will be available at all times and it will be distributed without any risk. I think that is what we are really trying to do now.
One more important question is that this, coincidentally, this project is next to a municipality that is, of course, having problems of water. We're talking about Maluti Apofu municipality, and it's not even receiving water from this channel. Anything that can be done to make sure that their problem is being updated or it's being taken care of?
The problems of water in the different municipalities, it is not because it is because of water is there in the dams and so on, and we can be able to say yes, water is being kept in the dams. But again, the problems of not shortage of water resources, it is really the problem of operations. And also, it is also the maintenance within the municipalities. If at all that particular water is being distributed in the network which is really leaking, and they are really losing more water, definitely people are not going to get water, and therefore it's going to be a big problem and a big issue that our consumers are not going to be able to have what they are really expecting. But also, even the operators, if people they can't operate it properly, if at all there are no electricity, we can't be able to produce that particular water and so on. If people they can't be able to pay, and the municipality can't be able to collect, they cannot be able to go and buy enough chemicals, or even they cannot even pay even the water boards that are really supplying that particular water. Therefore, it's a multiple of problems. But coming to Malutiapofu, definitely the dams are there, but the aging infrastructure and the neglect of certain facilities in that particular area has also contributed a big issue in terms of making water not to be available. As a department, we have trying and we are coming in with Val Central to assist the municipality, and I think this intervention is going to be multi-year. We will really work very hard and with high speed to be able to make sure people are really getting water in Malutiapofu.
Thank you, Doctor, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Well, we just heard from the doctor saying important factors with this maintenance that is, of course, important to take place to make sure that they improve the infrastructure, given that this is one of the projects that is channeling water from Lesotho side to South Africa through the tunnels to Gauteng. We'll just have to catch up with the people that are now moving to the tunnels. We would like to come back to you so that we can show you the project, therefore, that is being oversighted today by the dignitaries such as the Deputy Minister David Mahlobo and others.